What's up guys, welcome back my YouTube channel. Today I will telling about USA Susan B. Anthony $1 coin 1980 from America. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin is one of the most interesting modern coins from the United States, known both for its historical importance and for its unique place in American numismatic history. This coin represents the second year of the Susan B. Anthony dollar series, which was introduced in 1979 to replace the larger Eisenhower dollars. The goal behind its creation was simple: make a smaller and more convenient dollar coin that would be easier to carry, cheaper to produce, and more practical for everyday use. But the story of the 1980 issue, like the series itself, is more complex than it first appears. The coin features Susan B. Anthony, a pioneering American social reformer and one of the nation's most influential women's rights activists. The United States Mint selected her image to honor her contributions to the movement for women's suffrage. She became the first real woman, not a symbolic figure like Liberty, to appear on circulating U.S. coinage. This alone makes the coin historically important, as it marked a new era in American coin designs. The obverse of the coin shows a right-facing portrait of Susan B. Anthony surrounded by 11 stars and the inscriptions, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The date appears at the bottom. The reverse features an image of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, originally designed for the Eisenhower dollar. It shows an eagle landing on the moon, holding an olive branch, with the Earth in the background. Although this design had already been used for several years on the Eisenhower dollar, it became closely associated with the smaller Anthony dollar series as well. Both designs give the coin a strong connection to American history, one side celebrating a leader in the fight for women's rights, and the other celebrating the success of the Apollo program. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, coins from Denver carry a D, and coins from San Francisco carry an S. While circulation strike coins from Philadelphia and Denver were made in very large numbers, the San Francisco Mint produced both proof coins and business strikes. For collectors, the mint mark plays an important role in determining value, especially when looking for high-grade examples. In circulated condition, most 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollars are fairly common and generally carry only a small premium over face value. The series was not very popular with the public, and many of these coins spent years stored in bank vaults before being slowly released into circulation. Because of this, millions of coins survived in relatively good shape. Today, a typical circulated $1,980 coin from either the Philadelphia or Denver Mint is usually worth around $1 to $2, depending on overall wear. However, the value increases significantly for coins in uncirculated mint state grades. A 1980 P or 1980 D dollar in mint state 63 to mint state 65 is generally worth between $5 and $15. Higher grade examples, such as mint state 67 and above, become more desirable to collectors and can command higher prices, especially if they exhibit strong luster and a clean surface with very few contact marks. Coins graded MS68 are rare and can sell for over $100 or more. The 1980 S proof coin is also popular among collectors. These proof coins were sold directly by the U.S. Mint to collectors and were never intended for everyday use. They are known for their sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. A typical 1980 S proof coin is usually valued between $5 and $10, while deep cameo examples in higher grades can be worth $20 or more. While the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar is not considered a rare coin in general, it remains important because of its historical background and symbolic value. The series itself was produced for circulation only between 1979 and 1981, and then briefly again in 1999. Over the years, interest in these coins has steadily grown, especially among new collectors who appreciate their affordability and the meaningful story behind them. The coin stands as a reminder of the progress made in the struggle for women's rights, and at the same time pays tribute to America's achievements in space exploration. For anyone starting a collection, the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar is an excellent and accessible coin. It is easy to find, inexpensive in most grades, and packed with historical significance. With 3 mint varieties available, collectors have the opportunity to build a complete set from the year. Whether kept as a piece of history or as part of a growing numismatic collection, the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar remains a fascinating chapter in American coinage. Thanks for watching.